Are you aware of the co-creative forces that exist around you? I'm Tanya D., registered dietitian, and this month's theme for feeding body, soul, and spirit is co-creative forces. Do you realize, I'm sure you do, that there's a lot of magic and mystery to life? Right? We can't understand all of it, but we see it. We see the mystery of the stars and the planet and the universe and synchronistic events. So we know that there's some sort of a bigger plan and mystery going on for us. And what's really exciting or something to do this month is to try to create a life strategy that will help you to be a co-creator with this force, and just acknowledge that these co-creative forces are there for us and they're not against us. So in the body, one of the things that's important to realize is our body is made out of 6 senses and 11 systems. So our body is actually a sensory system. So we can use our body to really understand that, and we feel it in our body. This is a mystery, how all of these senses and these systems are working together. But when we start to really accept our own sensory system, we can have self-mastery over our body, and we can use our sensory system to guide us through this mystery that we call life. So what I recommend for body this month is tap into the power of your own body, your sensory system, and listen to that 6th sense, like our intuitive sense, and listen to the whole, what information your body is sending you, and that will help you to have self-mastery over your body and over the mysteries in the world. So in the soul, our soul is our mind, our emotions, and our free will. Our soul actually seeks protection. It seeks to protect these things, our mind, our emotions, and our free will, from forces of destruction. So we have forces that are co-creative, that are for us, and we also have forces that are destructive. And our soul is really trying to protect us from those forces of destruction, from destroying your own soul. Your soul will kick in when one of those things appears in your life. So in our mind, one of the things that I recommend this month is to really speak slowly and clearly, because people have a lot on their mind at this point of the year. We have the recession coming, we have politics going on, we have weather, we have the end of a year coming up, we have so much on our mind, and everybody's the same right now. So if there's something really important you need to say, you might need to repeat it, and you might need to speak very, very clearly, because when we use our mind and our words, then we're really creating. And if we need help with other people creating more positive things, it may be very important this month to speak very slowly and clearly. In our emotion, the area of our emotion, we all have emotional needs. I've read before, there's many, many, many needs that we have, but maybe an example of those are these 5 top needs: belonging, power, protection, fun, freedom. We all have needs. And it's a good thing to develop an awareness, an intuitive awareness of your soul's own emotional needs, so that you can speak very clearly and slowly your needs to the people around you, which will help to create the situation where you're getting your needs met, and then your soul feels protected. So understand and try to create an awareness of your own emotional needs. In our will is our free will. It's where we make decisions and actions happen. And if you look back over the last year, maybe you're starting to see some completion happening in your life. A relationship is sort of completed, or a project is completed, or something you've been struggling to understand, you're starting to understand. So this is part of the mystery that happens with our free will when we're really desiring to understand something or to master something. Is it's a nice idea to acknowledge when things that you were struggling with have completed its cycle, and you can move on to the next project or the next relationship, or trying to understand the next thing that you don't understand. So identify and acknowledge to your soul, like when you've struggled with something, a health issue or whatever, and you've worked hard to get it satisfied or healed, that maybe it's starting to feel complete and you can start new projects. In our spirit, so the spirit is the co-creative force that we get to as human beings. We get the privilege of co-creating with the spirit. Our spirit, our human spirit, is attached to the spirit, and the spirit is called by many names around the world. Here's a few examples. Yahweh, the universe, angels, God, Abba, the Holy Spirit, Allah, the Creator. So the Spirit, I believe, is known by many names around the world. And one of the things that is our challenge and our task is to call out to that Spirit and believe that that Spirit is for us. It's not against us. And actually, it really wants to co-create with you the life that you want, so that you're living a life of meaning and purpose. And so, in the words of Star Wars, please believe that the Force is with you. I'm Tanya D., registered dietitian. I hope that this was helpful. Have a great month. Go in grace and with grace.